Hello, everyone. So, allow me to introduce you to the brand new channel DTR FANFICs, where dreams can become reality. And yes, this is a home for all fanfics and what ifs that I myself personally create. So, you will see original stories, and you may eventually start seeing some other fanfics and what ifs that have been done elsewhere, but I will look to try and put my own twist and spin on it if I deem it necessary, unless I really enjoy the story of what I already originally heard, then nothing will be touched. In today's story, this is an original story that I myself created. This story is titled Harry Potter and the King Who Loved. The bio of this story, or the description of this story, starts when Harry is at Hogwarts in his 4th year. He's been back at school for the past few days, and one evening he is struggling to get to sleep. He ventures out onto a late night walk, but then he comes across something. In an old abandoned, unused classroom, he sees a bright blue light, and Harry, being as inquisitive as he is, decides that he's going to check it out. Inside the room is two figures, spirits, ghosts. Harry wasn't quite sure. They introduce themselves as Harry's ancestors, and they tell him they've been waiting to meet him for some time. They claim to be Merlin, Ambrosia, and Arthur Pendragon. Harry is absolutely thunderstruck, and this is the beginning of a story where we really see a different type of Harry. Harry becoming a leader, a warrior, a mage, a sorcerer, a wizard, someone who is truly more than just Voldemort's equal. He is someone that the Dark Lord should truly fear and never, ever underestimate and believe that he knows all. Because this version of Harry, let's just say, you will see a very different side to Harry Potter. So sit back, relax, and enjoy for this story, Harry Potter and the King Who Loved. Enjoy.
I was in my bed at Hogwarts. It was my first night back. I was happy to be here. I missed this place. I missed my friends. But something felt wrong. My scar hurt a little. Not much, just a small pain. I looked around the room. Ron was in his bed. He was sleeping. I could hear him snore. Dean and Seamus were sleeping too. I got up. I put on my glasses. I was very quiet. I did not want to wake anyone. I walked out of the room. The castle was dark. It was very late. No one was around. I did not know where to go. My feet just moved. I walked down the stairs. I walked through the halls. Then I saw a light. It was blue. It was soft and pretty. The light came from an old classroom. I knew this room. No one used it anymore. I opened the door. I walked inside. Two men stood in the room, but they were not real men. I could see through them. They were spirits, ghosts. One man was very old. He had a long white beard. He wore blue robes. His eyes were kind. They were blue like the light. The other man was strong. He wore a red cloak. He had a crown on his head. A sword hung at his side. The sword was beautiful. It shined with its own light. "Hello, Harry Potter," the old man said. His voice was warm. I was scared, but I was brave too. "Who are you?" I asked. "I am Merlin," the old man said. I knew those names. Everyone knew those names. They were legends. They were stories from long ago. "You are not real," I said. "This is a dream." We are real, King Arthur said. His voice was strong. Merlin smiled at me. We have waited long to meet you, Harry. We are your family. My family, I said. No, my family is dead. James and Lily were your parents, Merlin said. We do not replace them, but we are your blood too. Your family line comes from us, from me and from Arthur. I did not understand. How? Long ago, my sister married into the Potter family, Merlin said. And Arthur's children had children. Their children had children. Many years passed. Now we come to you. You are the last of our line, Arthur said. You carry our blood. You carry our power. My head hurt. This was too much. What power? Merlin stepped closer. Love saved you when you were a baby. Your mother's love was strong magic. The strongest magic. But you have more inside you. You have gifts from us. Old magic. Ancient power. The dark wizard will return, Arthur said. His face was serious. Voldemort will come back. You know this. I felt cold. Yes, I knew. Voldemort would return. He always did. You need to be ready, Merlin said. We will teach you. We will train you. You will learn what we know. You will learn our skills. Our magic. Why me? I asked. My voice was small. Because you are brave, Arthur said. Because you have a good heart. Because you are our heir. Merlin put his hand on my shoulder. I could not feel it, but I felt something. Warmth. Light. Will you accept this gift? Merlin asked. Will you learn from us? I thought about my friends, Ron and Hermione. I thought about Hogwarts. I thought about all the people Voldemort hurt. I thought about my mum and dad. Yes, I said. I will learn. I will train. I will be ready. Arthur smiled. It was a big smile. Good. You are a true Pendragon. We will come to you again, Merlin said. Soon, we will begin your training, but now you must rest. You need your strength. The blue light grew bright. Then it faded. The two spirits were gone. I stood alone in the dark room. My hands shook. My heart beat fast. What just happened? Was it real? I touched my scar. It did not hurt anymore. I walked back to my room. I got into bed. But I did not sleep. I could not stop thinking. I was the heir of Merlin. I was the heir of King Arthur. I had a great power inside me. But I did not know what it was. I did not know how to use it. And I had to keep this secret. I could not tell anyone. Not yet. But could I really keep this from Ron and Hermione? They were my best friends. What would happen when the training began? How would I hide it? I closed my eyes. Tomorrow, everything would change.
Chapter 2. Truth at Breakfast.
I was very tired in the morning. I did not sleep well. My eyes hurt. My head felt heavy. I went down to the great hall for breakfast. The room was full of students. Everyone was talking and eating. It was loud. I saw Ron and Hermione at the Gryffindor table. They waved at me. I walked over and sat down. Harry, Hermione said. She smiled at me. We missed you yesterday. Where were you after dinner? I looked at my plate. I was tired. I went to bed early. Ron put food on his plate. You look terrible, mate, he said. Did you sleep at all? Not really, I said. Hermione looked worried. Is your scar hurting again? She asked quietly. I shook my head. No, not now. But that was not completely true. My scar did hurt last night. Before I met them. Before I met Merlin and Arthur. I needed to tell them. Ron and Hermione were my best friends. I could not keep secrets from them. It felt wrong. I need to talk to you both, I said. Somewhere private. Hermione put down her fork. What is wrong, Harry? Nothing is wrong, I said. Something happened last night. Something strange. Ron stopped eating. He looked at me. What kind of strange? Not here, I said. I looked around the great hall. Too many people. Too many ears. Can we go somewhere else? Hermione stood up right away. The library, she said. There is a quiet corner. We left our breakfast. We walked through the castle. We did not talk. I think they knew this was serious. The library was almost empty. It was still early. We went to the back corner. Hermione was right. No one was there. Ron and Hermione looked at me. They waited. I did not know how to start. How do you tell your friends you met two ghosts? How do you tell them you are the heir of Merlin and King Arthur? Last night, I could not sleep, I began. I left the dormitory. I walked around the castle. Harry, you could get in trouble, Hermione said. You should not walk around at night. I know, I said, but I could not stay in bed. I saw a light. A blue light. It came from an old classroom. Ron leaned forward. What kind of light? Magic light, I said. I went inside, and I saw two spirits, two ghosts. Ghosts? Ron said, like nearly headless Nick. No, I said. Different. These were old, very old. They said they were waiting for me. Hermione's eyes were wide. Who were they? I took a deep breath. Merlin, I said. And King Arthur. Ron laughed. But it was not a happy laugh. It was a surprised laugh. You are joking, he said. I am not joking, I said. I looked at Hermione. They said they are my ancestors. They said I am their heir. Hermione did not laugh. She looked at me very carefully. Tell us everything, she said. So I did. I told them about the blue light, about Merlin's kind eyes and white beard, about Arthur's crown and sword. I told them what they said, about the Potter family line, about my blood, about my power. They said I have ancient magic inside me, I said. They want to train me, to teach me, so I can fight Voldemort. Ron looked pale, even more pale than usual. Blimey, Harry, he said quietly. Hermione was thinking. I could see it on her. This makes sense, she said. It does, I asked. Yes, she said. I read about old magical bloodlines. Some families have power that goes back centuries. If you really are descended from Merlin and Arthur, Harry, that is incredible. It is mental, is what it is, Ron said. He sounded upset. Why does this always happen to you? I felt bad. I knew Ron struggled with this, with me being famous, with me being special. I did not ask for this, I said. I know, Ron said. He looked away. Sorry, mate, it is just a lot. What did you tell them? Hermione asked. The spirits. What did you say? I said yes, I told her. I said I would train. I said I would learn. Good. She reached across the table. She took my hand. Her hand was warm. My face felt hot. You are not alone in this, Harry. We will help you. I looked at her. Her brown eyes were serious. She meant it. She is right, Ron said. He still looked uncomfortable, but he nodded. We are your friends. We stick together. I felt better. Not good, but better. Thank you, I said. Both of you. When will you see them again? Hermione asked. The spirits. I do not know, I said. They said soon. They said they would come back. Will you tell Dumbledore? Ron asked. I had not thought about that. Should I tell the headmaster? Dumbledore always helped me, but the spirits said this was secret. This was mine. I do not know, I said again. Hermione let go of my hand. She looked worried again. Harry, this is big. This is dangerous. You should not keep it from Dumbledore. Maybe, I said. But not yet. I need to understand it first. I need to know what this means. Ron and Hermione looked at each other. They were not happy. All right, Hermione said. But promise us something. Promise you will be careful. Promise you will tell us everything. I promise, I said. We sat there for a moment. No one spoke. The library was very quiet. My whole life had changed last night. I was not just Harry Potter anymore. I was not just the boy who lived. I was something more, something old, something powerful, and I had no idea what that really meant.
Chapter 3. The Ancient Gift.
Morning was Saturday. We did not have classes. I was happy about that. I was still very tired. Ron, Hermione, and I went to the Great Hall for breakfast. The Morning Post arrived while we were eating. Owls flew into the room. They carried letters and packages. A large brown owl landed in front of me. It carried a small wooden box. The box was old, very old. The wood was dark and had strange symbols on it. Harry, what is that? I took the box from the owl. It was heavy. The owl flew away. I do not know, I said. I was not expecting anything. Open it, Ron said. He moved closer to see. I looked at the box carefully. I had never seen writing like this before. Those symbols, Hermione said. She touched the box gently. They look very ancient, like Old English, or maybe older. I opened the box slowly. Inside was a silver ring. It was beautiful. The ring had a red stone in the center. The stone shined in the light. Around the stone were more gold symbols. There was also a piece of old paper. I picked it up. The writing on it was hard to read, but I tried. What does it say? Ron asked. I read out loud. To the heir of Pendragon and Emrys. This ring belonged to your family. It has been hidden for many years. Now it returns to you. Wear it. It will protect you. It will help you remember who you are. Emrys, Hermione said. That is another name for Merlin. I read about it. My hands shook a little. This was real. All of it was real. The spirits, my bloodline, everything. I looked at the ring. It was not too big, not too small. It looked like it would fit perfectly. I think I should, I said. Hermione looked worried. Wait, Harry. We do not know if it is safe. What if it is cursed? The letter says it will protect me, I said. But who sent it? She asked. We do not know who the letter is from. She was right. I looked at the paper again. There was no name, no signature. Maybe Merlin sent it, Ron said. Or Arthur. They are ghosts. Maybe they can send things. Spirits, I said. They said they were spirits, not ghosts. Same thing, is it not? Ron asked. I do not think so, Hermione said. She was still looking at the ring. Ghosts are stuck here. They cannot leave. But spirits might be different. They might be able to do more. I picked up the ring. It felt warm in my hand. Not hot, just warm. Like it was alive. It feels strange, I said, but not bad. It feels right. Hermione bit her lip. If you are going to put it on, be careful. If anything feels wrong, take it off immediately. I nodded. I slid the ring onto my right hand. As soon as it touched my skin, something happened. The red stone glowed bright. I felt warmth move up my arm. It spread through my whole body. It was not painful. It felt good. Like drinking hot chocolate on a cold day. Images flashed in my mind. I saw a great castle. I saw knights in armor. I saw a man in blue robes holding a staff. I saw a young king with a shining sword. Then it stopped. The ring stopped glowing. Everything went back to normal. Harry! Hermione grabbed my arm. Are you all right? I blinked. Yes, I said. I am fine. Better than fine. I saw things. Pictures in my head. What kind of pictures? Ron asked. Castles, knights. I think I saw Camelot, I said. And I saw Merlin. Not as a spirit, as a real person, when he was alive. That is incredible, Hermione said, but she still looked worried. Ancestral memories. It knows me, I said. I looked at the ring on my finger. The red stone was quiet now. But I could feel it. I could feel its power. It knows who I am. Ron made a face. This is getting weirder and weirder. I could not disagree. 2 days ago, I was just Harry. Just a normal wizard. Well, as normal as I could be. Now I had spirits visiting me. Now I had ancient rings showing me the past. I will go to the library. I will find books about Merlin and Arthur. About their families. About magical artifacts. Good idea, I said. And you should be careful, mate, Ron said. He did not finish. He did not need to. I knew what he meant. If Voldemort learned about my bloodline, about my power, he would come for me. He would try to stop me. But maybe that was the point. Maybe I was supposed to face him. Maybe that was my destiny. I looked at the ring again. My family's ring. The Pendragon ring. The Emery's ring. I will be careful, I promised. But I will not hide. Not anymore. If this is who I am, then I need to accept it. I need to learn. I need to be ready. Hermione squeezed my hand, the one without the ring. We will help you, she said. Whatever happens, we are together. Ron nodded. Yeah, together. I smiled. I had the best friends in the world. With them beside me, I could face anything, even my own death. That night, I waited. I waited for the blue light. I waited for the spirits to return. I needed to ask them about the ring. I needed to ask them about everything. But the light did not come. The spirits did not appear. I fell asleep wearing the ring. And I dreamed of ancient times, of magic older than Hogwarts, of power sleeping in my blood, waiting to wake up.
Chapter 4. The Dark Vision.
I dreamed that night, but it was not a normal dream. It felt real. Too real. My scar began to hurt. I was in a dark room. It was cold. There was a fire in the corner. 3 men sat around a table. One man was thin, very thin. He looked like a snake. His eyes were red. I knew him, Voldemort. My scar hurt more. The second man was fat. He had a silver hand. His face was ugly and scared. Peter Pettigrew, the man who betrayed my parents, the man who gave them to Voldemort. I felt anger fill my chest. The third man I did not know. He was tall. He wore dark robes. His face was cold. The boy must come to me, Voldemort said. His voice was high and cold. The tournament will bring him, my lord, the unknown man said. The Triwizard Tournament has not been held for many years. How will we make certain he enters? Voldemort laughed. It was a terrible sound. We have friends at Hogwarts, friends who will help us. The boy will compete, and when he does, we will take him. What about Dumbledore? Pettigrew asked. His voice shook. He was afraid. Dumbledore is old, Voldemort said. He will not see our plan. Not until it is too late. The Potter boy will come to me, and then I will kill him. I will finish what I started 14 years ago. But my lord, the unknown man said, there are rumors. Whispers about the boy. Some say he has special blood, ancient blood. Voldemort's red eyes grew angry. I do not care about rumors. The boy is nothing. He survived because of his mother's love. That is all. He has no real power. No power that can stop me. My scar burned. The pain was very bad now. The tournament begins soon, Voldemort said. Make the preparations. The boy will come, and he will die. I woke up. I was breathing hard. My scar hurt so much. I touched it with my hand. the hand with the ring. The ring felt warm. The pain in my scar began to go away. I sat up in bed. Ron was sleeping. I could hear him snore. It was still dark outside, very early morning. Pettigrew. I saw Pettigrew. And Voldemort. They were planning something. Something to do with me. Something to do with a tournament. What tournament? I tried to sleep again, but I could not. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw Voldemort's red eyes. I heard his cold voice. Finally, the sun came up. Ron woke up. "Morning, Harry," he said. He yawned. Hermione was already there. She had books with her, always books. "Good morning," she said. Then she looked at me. "Harry, you look terrible. Did you sleep?" "Not well," I said. I sat down. I did not feel hungry. "What happened?" Hermione asked. She put down her book. I looked around. Other students were eating, talking, laughing. "I had a dream," I said quietly, "about Voldemort." Ron dropped his fork. "What?" "My scar hurt," I said. "I saw him. He was with Pettigrew. And another man. They were talking about a plan to get me." "What kind of plan?" Hermione asked. She looked worried. "They talked about a tournament," I said. "The Triwizard Tournament. They said I would compete, that they would take me, that Voldemort would kill me." Hermione's face went white. "The Triwizard Tournament, but that has not happened in over 100 years. It is too dangerous. Students died." "What is it?" Ron asked. "A competition between 3 schools," Hermione said. 3 students compete, 1 from each school. Very dangerous tasks, very dangerous magic. "Why would they bring it back now?" I asked. "I do not know," Hermione said. "But Harry, if Voldemort is planning something." She did not finish. She did not need to. Just then, I felt something, a warm feeling. I looked down at my ring. The red stone was glowing. Just a little. A piece of old paper appeared on the table, right in front of me. It just appeared, out of nothing. Ron jumped. "Blimey!" I picked up the paper. The writing was old, difficult to read, but I could understand it. "Tonight," I read out loud, "your training begins. Come to the same room. When the moon is high, we will teach you. We will make you ready." I looked at Ron and Hermione. "Tonight," I said. "It starts tonight." Hermione took the paper. She read it again. "This is real," she said. "This is really happening." "Yeah," I said. "It is." Ron looked at me. "Are you scared?" I thought about it. Was I scared? Yes. I was very scared. I was scared of Voldemort. Scared of his plan. Scared of what the training would be like. Scared of what I might learn about myself. But I was also something else. I was ready. I said, "I am scared, but I have to do this. If Voldemort is coming for me, I need to be ready. I need to learn to fight, to use my power." Hermione squeezed my hand. "We will be here," she said. "When you come back from training, we will wait for you. We will help you. Always," Ron said. I felt better. With friends like these, I could do anything. The day went I went to classes, but I did not pay attention. I kept thinking about the dream, about Voldemort, about Pettigrew, about the training. What would Merlin and Arthur teach me? What kind of magic? What kind of power? Finally, night came. I waited in the common room. I waited for everyone to go to bed. Ron and Hermione stayed with me. "It is time," I said when the moon was high in the sky. I stood up. The ring on my finger felt warm. "Be careful," Hermione said. "I will," I said. I left the common room. I walked through the dark castle. I went to the abandoned classroom, the same one as before. The door was open. Blue light came from inside. I took a deep breath. Then I walked in. Merlin and Arthur were waiting for me. They stood in the center of the room. They looked solid, more real than before. "Welcome, young heir," Merlin said. His blue eyes were kind, but also serious. "Your training begins now. Are you ready to learn? Ready to become who you were meant to be?" I looked at them. My ancestors. My family. "Yes," I said. I dreamed that night.
Chapter 5-6. The Test Journey to Camelot.
The next day felt strange. I knew it was my last day before going to Camelot. Before traveling back in time, everything looked different, more real, more precious. Ron and Hermione stayed close to me all day. We went to breakfast together. We sat in our usual spots. "Are you scared?" Ron asked quietly. "Yes," I said. "Very scared. But I have to do this." Hermione touched my arm. "You are the bravest person I know, Harry." I did not feel brave. I felt small. We went to our classes. Herbology first, then charms. Professor Flitwick taught us a new spell. I tried to focus, but my mind kept going to tonight, to Camelot, to the past. "Mr. Potter," Professor Flitwick said. "Are you well?" "Yes, sir," I said quickly. "Sorry, sir." He looked at me with kind eyes. "Pay attention, please." After classes, we went to the lake. We sat under a tree. The sun was warm. The water was blue. "I will miss you," Hermione said. Her voice was soft. "Even if it is only one night here." "I will miss you too," I said. I looked at her. Really looked at her. Her brown eyes, her bushy hair. She was beautiful. Ron looked away. He threw a stone into the water. "You will come back stronger," Ron said. "You will learn amazing things. And then you will tell us everything. Everything," I promised. We stayed there until dinner. We talked about normal things. Quidditch, homework, Ron's brothers. It felt good. It felt normal. But I knew it would not last. After dinner, I went to my room. I changed into simple clothes, not my school robes. I did not know what to bring. Merlin said time would not pass here, so I would not need much. I put my wand in my pocket. I looked at the ring on my finger. The red stone glowed softly. "Ready?" Ron asked from his bed. "No," I said, "but I have to go." Hermione was waiting in the common room. She hugged me tight, very tight. "Be careful," she whispered. "Please be careful." "I will," I said. Ron hugged me too. It was quick, awkward, but real. "See you tomorrow morning," he said. "Same Harry, but stronger." I smiled. Same Harry. I left the common room. The castle was quiet. Most students were in their rooms. I walked carefully, quietly. I did not want anyone to see me. I reached the abandoned classroom. I opened the door. Merlin and Arthur were waiting. They looked very solid now. Very real. "Are you ready, young heir?" Merlin asked. "Yes," I said. Arthur stepped forward. "This will feel strange. Do not be afraid." Merlin raised his hands. He spoke words I did not understand. Old words, ancient words. The air around us began to glow. Blue light, gold light. It swirled like water. My ring grew very warm, almost hot. The light grew brighter, brighter. I could not see anything else. I felt like I was falling, but also flying, up and down at the same time. Then everything stopped. The light faded. I was standing in a different room. A very different room. Stone walls. Torches on the walls. Real fire. A long wooden table, chairs. Weapons hanging on the walls. Swords, shields. He looked different now. Younger, more alive. He wore red and gold clothes. A golden crown on his head. A sword at his side. Merlin looked younger too. His beard was still long and white, but his face was less wrinkled. His blue robes looked rich, real. A wooden staff in his hand. "This is my castle," Arthur said. "You are safe here." The door opened. 3 men walked in. They wore armor, knights, real knights. "My king," one said. He bowed to Arthur. Then he looked at me. "Is this the boy?" "This is Harry," Merlin said. "My heir. He will train with us." The knight studied me. His eyes were sharp, Arthur said firmly. "Stronger than he looks. He will learn. He will grow." The knight bowed his head. "As you say, my king." The door opened again. A woman walked in. She wore a long green dress. Her black hair was very long. Her eyes were green. Like mine, she was beautiful and powerful. I could feel her magic, strong magic. "Morgana," Arthur said. "Come meet our guest." Morgana. I knew that name. Lady Morgana. In my time she was famous, a dark witch, an evil sorceress. She betrayed Arthur. She tried to destroy Camelot, but this woman did not look evil. She looked kind. "So this is Merlin's heir," she said. Her voice was soft, musical. She walked closer. She looked at my face, at my scar, at my ring. "Interesting, very interesting." "Lady Morgana is a powerful witch," Merlin said to me. "She will help with your training. She knows magic that I do not. Magic that you will need to learn." "Dark magic," Morgana said. She smiled a little. "Do not look so afraid, young Harry. Dark magic is not evil. It is simply magic, like a sword. It can protect or destroy. It depends on the person who uses it." I did not know what to say. History said she was evil, but Merlin trusted her. Arthur smiled at her like a sister. Maybe history was wrong. "Hello, Lady Morgana," I said quietly. She laughed. It was a warm sound. "Just Morgana, Harry. We will be working closely together. No need for titles." She held out her hand. I took it. Her hand was warm, strong. When we touched, I felt a spark. Magic. Her magic recognized mine. Her eyes widened. "Oh," she said softly, "you have very old magic in your blood. Very powerful. And something else, something dark." She touched my scar gently. "A curse. And a soul fragment." "You can feel it?" I asked. "Yes," she said. "I study dark magic. I can sense dark things. This fragment is dangerous. But Merlin is right. We can remove it. In time, when you are ready." She let go of my hand. She looked at Merlin. At Arthur. "He has great... This will be interesting." Arthur put his hand on my shoulder. "Rest tonight, Harry. Tomorrow, your training begins. Sword work with me in the morning. Magic with Merlin in the afternoon." "I will show you to your room," Merlin said. I followed him out of the room. My head was spinning. I was in Camelot. Real Camelot, with King Arthur, and Merlin, and Lady Morgana, who was not evil. Everything I knew was changing. And tomorrow, I would begin to change
Chapter
too.
7. First day
I
of
woke
training.
early, very early. The sun was not up yet. A servant knocked on my door. "Training begins soon, young master," he said. I got dressed quickly. Someone had left simple clothes for me. Brown pants, a white shirt, leather boots. Not my Hogwarts robes. I went downstairs. Arthur was waiting in a large stone courtyard. 3 other men were with him. They all wore armor. Knights. "Good morning, Harry," Arthur said. He smiled. "Ready to begin?" "Yes, sir," I said. "This is Sir Lancelot," Arthur said. He pointed to a tall man with dark hair. "Sir Gawain." A man with brown hair grinned at me. "And Sir Percival." A very large man nodded. He looked very strong. "He is very small," Percival said. "He will grow," Arthur said. He handed me a wooden sword. "Today you learn the basics. How to stand. how to hold a sword, how to move. The wooden sword was heavy, heavier than my wand, heavier than anything I had held before. Stand like this, Arthur said. He showed me, feet apart, knees bent, sword up. I tried to copy him. My arms shook. The sword felt very heavy. Again, Arthur said. I tried again, and again, and again. My arms hurt. My legs hurt. Sweat ran down my face. Do not give up, Arthur said. His voice was firm but kind. A warrior does not stop because something is hard. I took a breath. I raised the sword again. Arthur came at me slowly. He hit my wooden sword with his. The shock went through my arms, but I did not drop it. Good, he said. Again. We did this many times. He moved faster, harder. I blocked some hits. I missed others, but I did not give up. Lancelot stepped forward. May I try, my lord? Arthur nodded. Lancelot moved like water, fast, smooth. He hit my sword 3 times before I could think, but on the 4th hit, I blocked him. My body moved without thinking. Lancelot stopped. He looked surprised. Instinct, he said. The boy has good instinct. Gawain laughed. Let me try. Gawain was faster than Lancelot. Wild, unpredictable. I could not block him much, but twice I moved the right way. I felt the pattern of his movement. He learns fast, Gawain said. He sounded impressed. Percival came last. He was slower, but very strong. Each hit made my arms shake, but I stayed standing. I did not fall. Percival smiled. It was the first time he smiled. Strong spirit, he said. He will make a fine knight one day. My chest felt warm. Pride. These were real knights, knights of Camelot, and they said I could be like them. Enough for today, Arthur said. Rest, eat. Then Merlin will teach you. I ate bread and meat and drank water. My hands shook. Everything hurt, but I felt good, strong. After lunch, I went to Merlin's tower. It was a tall room filled with books, herbs, strange objects. A fire burned in the corner. Sit, Harry, Merlin said. I sat on a wooden chair. I will teach you the way of the Druids. Very old magic. Very powerful magic. This magic is in your blood. In mine. In the earth. In the air. In all living things. He put his staff on the table. Then he took out his wand. Then he held up his empty hands. Druid magic can be used with a wand, he said. Or with a staff. Or with no tool at all. Wandless. Because the magic comes from inside you. From your connection to the world. He stood. Stand with me. I stood. Close your eyes, he said. Feel the ground under your feet. Feel the air on your skin. Feel the fire's warmth. Feel the life around you. I closed my eyes. I tried to feel everything. At first, I felt nothing special. Then slowly, I felt something, a pulse, like a heartbeat, but not my heartbeat, the world's heartbeat. Good, Merlin said softly. Now reach for it, not with your hand, with your magic, with your will. I reached out with my mind, with my magic. The pulse grew stronger, warmer. Now speak, Merlin said. Say Brewan, it means to kindle in the old tongue. Brewan, I whispered. The candles in the room blazed brighter, all of them, at the same time. I opened my eyes. I stared. You did that without a wand, Merlin said. He looked pleased. Your blood remembers. The old magic knows you. We practiced more, moving objects, lighting fires, feeling the magic in plants, in stones, in water. It was different from Hogwarts magic, deeper, older. It felt like coming home. When the sun began to set, Morgana came to the tower. My turn, she said. She smiled. Merlin nodded. He left us alone. Morgana sat across from me. Her green eyes were serious now. I will teach you magic that others call dark, she said. Magic that people fear. But Harry, you must understand something. Magic is not good or evil. People are good or evil. Magic is a tool. A knife can cut bread or kill a man. The knife is not evil. The person who holds it chooses. I understand, I said. Do you? She asked. In your time they call me evil, a dark witch, a traitor. She saw my face change. She laughed. Yes, Merlin told me. History will not be kind to me. But I am not evil, Harry. Not now. Not yet. Maybe not ever. I make choices. Some are good, some are bad. I am human. What will you teach me? I asked. How to protect your mind, she said. How to sense dark magic. How to fight it. And yes, how to use it when you must. Because the man you will face, this Voldemort, he uses dark magic. To defeat him, you must understand it. She taught me a simple spell. A spell to see magic. To see its color. Its nature. When I used it, I saw the magic around me. Merlin's magic was blue and gold. Pure. Bright. Morgana's magic was green and silver. Complex. Powerful. Both. Now look at your scar, she said. I touched my scar. I used the spell. I saw black magic. Twisted. Wrong. The soul fragment. I felt sick. That is dark magic used for evil, Morgana said. That is what we will remove. What we will 5. Remember, Harry. You carry dark magic in you, but it does not make you evil. Your choices make you who you are. That night, I lay in my bed. My body hurt from sword training. My mind buzzed from magic lessons. But I felt something new. Hope. I was learning, growing, becoming stronger. Tomorrow, I would train again. And the day after. And the day after that. I would become strong enough to face Voldemort. Strong enough to win.
Chapter 8. The Crown Prince.
Weeks passed. Then months. I do not know how many. Time felt different in Camelot. Every morning, I trained with Arthur and his knights. My body changed. I was not the small, thin boy anymore. My arms grew stronger. My chest grew. I had muscles now. Real muscles. The wooden sword did not feel heavy anymore. Lancelot said I moved like a real fighter now. Gawain said I was fast. Percival said I was strong. Arthur smiled when they said these things. You are becoming a warrior, Harry, Arthur said one day. Your body is strong. Your sword skills are good. But a leader needs more than a strong arm. What else do I need? I asked. You need to understand people, Arthur said. You need to understand power, politics, how to lead, how to make hard choices. So Arthur taught me new things. He taught me about councils, about laws, about how to listen to people, how to be fair, how to be just. In your time, you have a seat in the Wizengamot, Arthur said. That is your magical government. You are the heir of great families. People will look to you. You must be ready. I thought about the Wizengamot. I had heard of it. Important wizards sat there. They made laws. They made decisions. I never thought I would be one of them. I am only 14, I said. Age does not matter, Arthur said. Character matters. Courage matters. Wisdom matters. These things you can learn. Every afternoon, I still trained with Merlin. My wondrous magic grew stronger. I could light fires with a word. I could move objects without touching them. I could feel the magic in everything around me. Every evening, Morgana taught me about dark magic, how to sense it, how to fight it, how to protect my mind. She taught me occlumency, the art of closing my mind. It was very hard, but slowly I learned. One day, after morning training, I went for a walk. I wanted to see the city. Camelot was beautiful. Stone buildings, markets, people everywhere. I walked down a narrow street. Then I heard a voice, a woman's voice. Please, no, stop. I ran toward the sound. In a small alley, I saw a man. He wore fine clothes, A noble. He had a young woman pushed against the wall. She was crying. She was afraid. Be quiet, the man said. His voice was cruel. You should be grateful. I am a lord. You are nothing. Anger burned in my chest. Hot. Fierce. Let her go, I said. My voice was loud, strong. The man turned. He looked at me. He laughed. He said, Go away, boy. This is not your business. I said, Let her go, I repeated. I stepped closer. The man's face grew red, angry. You dare speak to me like that? I am Lord Aelfric. I can do what I want. No, I said. You cannot. He pushed the woman away. She fell to the ground. He pulled out a sword, a real sword. Sharp, dangerous. I will teach you respect, boy, he said. He came at me, fast. Months of training with Lancelot and Gawain made my body move without thinking. I dodged. I grabbed his arm. I twisted. The sword fell from his hand. Then I punched him, hard, in the face. He fell backward. He hit the ground. If you ever hurt anyone again, I said, I will come back. And next time, I will not be so gentle. Lord Aelfric looked afraid now. He scrambled to his feet. He ran away. I turned to the woman. She was still on the ground. I helped her up. Are you hurt? I asked. No, she said. Tears ran down her face. Thank you. Thank you so much. You saved me. Go home, I said gently. You are safe now. She nodded. She ran away. I stood there. My hands shook. Not from fear. From anger. That man thought he could hurt someone just because he had power. Just because he was a noble. Guinevere was with him. She was very beautiful. Kind eyes. A gentle smile. I told Arthur everything. About Lord Aelfric. About the woman. About what I did. Arthur listened. His face was serious. When I finished, he stood up. You did the right thing, Harry, he said. His voice was proud. You saw someone in danger. You acted. You were brave. You were just. You showed compassion. These are the marks of a true leader. Guinevere smiled at me. She said. Arthur walked toward me. He put his hand on my shoulder. Harry, he said, you are my heir. My blood runs in your veins far into the future. You have trained hard. You have learned much. You have shown courage, compassion, and justice. Today, I name you Crown Prince of Camelot. You will stand at my side. You will learn to rule. Until the day I have a son of my own, you are my heir in all things. I stared at him. I could not speak. Crown Prince? Me? Arthur said. He smiled. I thought about everything. About my training. About my destiny. About Voldemort. About the people I needed to protect. Ron, Hermione, everyone. I accept, I said. My voice was steady, strong. Arthur pulled me into a hug. A real hug, like a father. I am proud of you, my son, he said. That night, there was a feast. Knights and nobles came. Arthur announced my new title. Some people cheered. Some people looked surprised. Some people looked angry. But I did not care. I knew who I was now. I was Harry Potter, heir of Merlin, heir of Arthur, Crown Prince of Camelot. And I would be ready for whatever came next.
Chapter 9. The Serpent's Truth.
The next few days were hard. Some nobles did not like me. They whispered when I walked past. They looked at me with angry eyes. One day, a young noble stopped me in the hall. His name was Lord Edmund. He was tall. He had cold blue eyes. You are not one of us, he said. His voice was mean.
Chapter 9.
You are not from Camelot.
The Serpent's
You
Truth.
are not even from this time. Why should you be Crown Prince? I looked at him. I kept my voice calm. Arthur chose me, I said. I did not ask for this. You were just a boy, Edmund said. A strange boy with strange magic. You do not belong here. He pushed past me. His shoulder hit mine hard. I wanted to be angry, but Arthur's words came back to me. A leader must understand people, must be patient, must be just. I let him go. That night, everything changed. I was in my room. Suddenly bells rang. Loud, urgent, warning bells. I grabbed my sword. I ran outside. People were screaming. I ran toward the sound. In the courtyard, I saw it. A huge creature. It was like a snake, but much bigger. As big as a dragon. Its scales were black and green. Its eyes glowed red. It had huge fangs. Poison dripped from them. Knights surrounded it. They had swords and spears, but the creature was fast. It struck at them. Its tail knocked men down. Arthur was there. He fought bravely. Lancelot was beside him. "Stay back," Arthur shouted when he saw me. But then I heard something. A sound, like hissing. The creature was making sounds, and I understood them. The sounds were words. Snake words. Parcel tongue. I had this gift. I could talk to snakes. I learned this when I was 12. It was a dark gift. A gift from Voldemort's soul piece in my scar. But right now, it might save lives. The creature hissed. "Murderers! You killed my babies! You will pay!" My heart jumped. I ran forward. "Wait!" I shouted. "Everyone stop!" Arthur looked at me. "Harry, no!" Toward the creature. I put down my sword. I spoke, but not in English, in parcel tongue, the snake language. "Stop," I hissed. "Please stop. Talk to me." The creature's head turned. It stared at me. Its red eyes were full of pain and rage. "You speak?" it hissed. "You speak the old tongue?" "Yes," I said. "I can speak. I can listen. Tell me what happened." The knight stared. Arthur's mouth was open. No one moved. The creature lowered its head closer to me. I could smell its breath. Rot and death. "Knights from this castle killed my children," it hissed. "I found their bodies. 3 days ago, all dead, burned. I tracked the killers here. To this castle, I will have revenge." My chest hurt. This creature was a mother. It lost its babies. "I am sorry," I said, "but I do not think our knights did this. We do not kill children, not even snake children. Someone lied to you." The creature's eyes narrowed. "How do you know?" "Let me find the truth," I said. "Give me 1 day. 1 day to find who really killed your babies. If Camelot Knights did this, I will bring them to you myself. I promise." The creature was silent. It stared at me for a long time. "You speak truth," it finally said. "I feel no lie in you. 1 day. That is all. If you lie, I will return, and I will burn this whole city." "I understand," I said. The creature turned. It slithered away, over the wall, into the darkness. I stood there. My legs shook. I almost fell. Arthur caught me. "What did you say to it?" he asked. "It thinks we killed its children," I said. "But I do not believe that. Someone set this up. Someone wanted that creature to attack us." Merlin appeared. Morgana was with him. Both looked worried. "This was planned," Morgana said. Her voice was tight, angry. I sensed dark magic, very dark. "This has my sister's mark on it." "Your sister?" I asked. "Morgause," Morgana said. "She hates Arthur. She hates Camelot. She practices the darkest magic. She would do something like this." Arthur's face was hard. "We must find proof. Harry gave us 1 day. We searched all night. Merlin used magic to track spells. Morgana helped. Finally, in the forest, we found it. A camp. Empty now. But there were signs. Burned scales. Small ones. Baby scales. And a cloth. It had a symbol on it. "Magasa," she said. Her voice was sad and angry. "She killed those babies. She left evidence pointing to Camelot. She wanted the mother to attack us. We brought the evidence back. The next night, the creature returned. I showed her everything. I told her the truth. The creature was silent for a long time. Then she bowed her head. "Thank you," she hissed. "You gave me truth. You gave me justice. I will not forget. If you ever need me, call. My name is Saratha." She left, peacefully this time. Arthur put his hand on my shoulder. "You saved many lives tonight, Harry. You showed courage. You showed compassion, even to a creature that wanted to kill us. You are truly worthy of being Crown Prince." Lord Edmund was there. He had seen everything. He came forward. He knelt before me. "I was wrong," he said. "Forgive me." I helped him up. "You are forgiven." That night Merlin came to my room. His face was serious. "Harry," he said, "the time has come. We are ready. Tomorrow we will remove the soul fragment from your scar, and we will remove the magical binding that holds back your power. It will be dangerous. It will be painful. But you are strong enough now. Are you ready?" I thought about Voldemort, about the piece of his soul inside me, about my locked power, about my destiny. "Yes," I said. "I am ready." Morning came.
Chapter 10. The Ritual of Power.
Morning came. I did not sleep much. Today was the day. Merlin came to my room early. Arthur was with him. "It is time," Merlin said. "We will do the ritual in the sacred chamber." We walked down many stairs. The air got colder. We went through stone halls. Finally we reached a huge round room. Candles were everywhere. Symbols covered the floor. "Old magic symbols," Merlin said. I lay on the table. It was cold. My heart beat fast. Morgana stood on my left, Merlin on my right. Arthur stood at my head. He put his hand on my shoulder. "You are brave, Harry," Arthur said. "We are with you." Merlin raised his staff. Morgana lifted her hands. They began to speak. Old words, magic words. The air began to glow. Blue and gold from Merlin, green and silver from Morgana. The light touched my scar. Pain came, sharp and hot. I tried not to scream. Then everything exploded. The wall burst open. Stones flew everywhere. A woman walked through. She wore black robes. Her eyes were cold and dark. Her hair was long and black. "Morgaze!" Morgana shouted. Morgaze smiled. It was a cruel smile. "Did you think I would let you do this?" she said. "The boy has power. Too much power. If you unlock it, he will be too dangerous. I cannot allow it." She raised her hands. Dark magic shot toward me. Black lightning. Morgana blocked it. Her shield was strong. "Run!" she shouted. "Get help!" But Arthur did not run. He drew his sword. "I protect my son," he roared. Knights came running. Lancelot, Gawain, Percival. They charged at Morgaze. Morgaze laughed. She threw them back with magic. They hit the walls hard. Merlin fought too. His magic clashed with hers. Blue light against black. The room shook. I tried to get up, but the ritual had started. My body would not move. Magic held me down. Morgaze saw. "Perfect," she said. "You cannot run. You cannot fight. Now you die." She gathered dark magic, a ball of black fire. She threw it at me. Morgana screamed. She jumped in front of me. The fire hit her. She fell. "No!" I shouted. Something broke inside me. Anger, fear, love for these people who protected me. My ring burned hot. My scar burned hot. Power exploded from me. Pure white light. It filled the room. Morgaze screamed. The light pushed her back. back toward the broken wall. Merlin saw his chance. He spoke words of power. Arthur raised his sword. It glowed with golden light. He struck the ground. The combined magic was too much. Morgause was thrown out. Out of the chamber, she disappeared into the darkness. She is gone, Merlin said, but she will return one day. Arthur ran to Morgana. She was hurt, but alive. She opened her eyes. Finish it, she whispered. Finish the ritual. Do not waste this chance. Merlin helped her stand. They came back to me. Both looked tired, but determined. We continue, Merlin said. They spoke the words again. Magic filled the room. This time, nothing stopped them. The pain in my scar grew worse, worse than anything. I screamed. I could not help it. Then something ripped free. Something dark and evil. The soul fragment. I saw it, a black shape. It screamed. Then Merlin's magic destroyed it. It was gone, but they were not done. Merlin touched my chest. Now we remove the binding, he said. More magic. This time it felt different. Like chains breaking. Like a cage opening. Like breathing for the first time. Light exploded from me again, but not white this time. Gold and blue and green and silver, all mixed together. Beautiful, pure, powerful. The ritual ended. I lay there, breathing hard. For the first time in my life, I felt complete. I felt whole. Nothing was in my mind that should not be there. No dark piece of Voldemort. No chains holding back my power. I felt free. I sat up. Energy filled me. Magic filled me. But it was not wild. It was controlled. It was mine. Merlin stared at me. His eyes were wide. By the gods, he whispered. Your power. Harry, your magic is extraordinary. It is so pure, so strong. I have never seen anything like it. Morgana smiled. Even though she was hurt, she smiled. You are magnificent, she said. A true heir of our bloodline. Arthur helped me stand. He looked at me with pride. With love. How do you feel? He asked. I feel right, I said. For the first time, I feel right. The next days were amazing. My training changed. Everything was easier now. When Arthur taught me sword fighting, I moved faster. I was stronger. I could predict moves before they happened. When Merlin taught me magic, spells came naturally. I could do wandless magic easily. I could control more power, create stronger shields. My magic felt like part of me, like breathing. Morgana taught me to sense magic around me, to read it, to understand it. I was good at it now. The people of Camelot noticed. When I walked through the castle, they bowed. They smiled. They whispered. The Crown Prince is special. He is truly chosen. Lord Edmund came to me one day. I see it now, he said. You are meant to be Crown Prince. We are lucky to have you. Even Guinevere said, you have grown, Harry. Not just in power, in heart, in spirit. You will be a great king one day, but I knew my time here was ending soon. I learned what I needed. I was ready. Ready to go back. Ready to face Voldemort. Ready to face my destiny. That night, I stood on the castle wall. I looked at the stars. Merlin came and stood beside me. You must return soon, he said quietly. Your time is coming. The tournament. Voldemort. Everything is waiting for you. I know, I said. I am ready now. Merlin smiled. Yes, you are. You are no longer just Harry Potter. You are Harry Potter, heir of Merlin, Crown Prince of Camelot, warrior mage. You are who you were always meant to be. I looked at my ring. It glowed softly in the darkness. I was ready for whatever came next.
Chapter 11. The Crown Prince's Oath.
3 days passed after the ritual. I felt stronger every day. My magic was powerful now. Free. Complete. Arthur called me to the throne room one morning. "Today is important," he said. "We will have a ceremony. A special ceremony." "What kind of ceremony?" I asked. Arthur smiled. "You will see." The throne room was full of people. Knights stood in rows. Nobles wore their finest clothes. Servants lined the walls. Everyone was there. Merlin stood beside the throne. He wore his best blue robes. His staff glowed softly. Morgana stood on the other side. She wore green robes. She looked beautiful and powerful. Guinevere sat on a smaller throne. She smiled at me. Arthur wore his crown and red cloak. He held his great sword, the sword that pulled him from the stone. "Excalibur. Harry Potter." Arthur's voice was loud and clear. "Come forward." I walked to him. My legs felt strange. The room was silent. "Kneel," Arthur said. I knelt before him. The stone floor was hard and cold. Arthur spoke to the crowd. "Months ago, this young man came to us. He came to learn, to train, to grow stronger. I named him Crown Prince then, but today, I make that position permanent. Today, I make him my true heir, my son in all but blood." Whispers filled the room. But they were good whispers, excited whispers. Arthur looked down at me. "Harry Potter, you have proven yourself. You are brave. You are just. You are compassionate. You protected the innocent. You saved Camelot from the serpent. You carry the blood of kings and the greatest wizard. You are worthy." He placed Excalibur on my right shoulder, then my left shoulder, then my right again. "Do you swear to protect the weak?" Arthur asked. "I swear," I said. My voice was strong. "Do you swear to fight for justice? Do you swear to lead with wisdom and compassion?" "I swear." "Do you swear to honor the legacy of Camelot and Merlin?" "I swear." Arthur lifted his sword. "Then rise, Crown Prince Harry Potter. Rise, heir of Pendragon and Emrys. Rise, my son." I stood. Arthur embraced me. He held me tight, like a father. "I am proud of you," he whispered in my ear. Tears came to my eyes. I could not stop them. Merlin stepped forward. He carried a long staff. It was beautiful, made of white wood. Symbols covered it. Old symbols, magic symbols. "This is for you," Merlin said. "A staff made from the oldest tree in the sacred grove. It will channel your magic. It will grow stronger as you grow stronger. It is a staff worthy of my heir." He gave it to me. The moment I touched it, power flowed through me. The staff glowed. Gold and blue light, my magic and Merlin's magic together. "Thank you," I said. My voice broke. Morgana came next. She held a beautiful cloak. It was deep green, like her eyes, like my eyes. "This cloak is woven with protective magic," she said. "It will shield you from dark spells. It will keep you safe. Wear it when you face your enemy." She placed it on my shoulders. It was light, but I felt its power. Strong magic. Good magic. "You will win, Harry," Morgana said softly. "I know you will." Guinevere stood. She walked to me. She held a silver chain. On it was a pendant. The pendant showed Camelot's symbol, a dragon and a staff crossed together. "This is so you remember," Guinevere said. "Remember that you are always part of this family, part of this kingdom, no matter where you go, no matter how much time passes." She put the chain around my neck. The pendant rested over my heart. "Thank you," I said. "Thank you all." Arthur raised his hand. "People of Camelot, I present to you Crown Prince Harry Potter, my heir, your future king." The room erupted. Everyone cheered. Knights hit their swords against their shields. The sound was like thunder. Nobles clapped. "Arumi Maren!" Servants shouted my name. "Harry! Harry! Harry!" I looked at them all. These people accepted me, loved me, believed in me. I would never forget this moment. Never. That night we had a great feast. There was music and dancing, food and wine, laughter and joy. But later, when the celebration ended, Arthur called me to his private chamber. Merlin and Morgana were there too. "Tomorrow you must return," Arthur said. His voice was sad. "I know," I said. Arthur took my hand. "You are ready now, you are strong, you are wise, you will defeat the Dark Wizard. And you will not be alone," Merlin said. "Our magic lives in you. Our spirits will always be with you. When you need us, call us. We will come." Morgana touched my face gently. "Be careful, young prince. The Dark Wizard is dangerous. But you are more dangerous now. You are hope itself." We talked for hours. About everything. About nothing. About the future and the past. Finally, Arthur stood. "Get some rest. Tomorrow will be hard. Saying goodbye is always hard." I went to my room. I looked at my new staff, my new cloak, my new pendant. I touched each one. I was Crown Prince of Camelot now, heir to 2 great legacies. I had power beyond anything I imagined. But more than that, I had people who loved me, who believed in me. Tomorrow, I would return to Hogwarts, return to Ron and Hermione, return to face Voldemort. But I was not the same Harry who left. I was stronger, braver, ready. I lay in bed. I held my ring. It glowed softly in the darkness. "Thank you," I whispered to the magic. To my ancestors, to my family. Tomorrow, everything would change again. But tonight, I was home.
So guys, if you enjoyed this video, the rest of the story is to come. Crush the like button. The story has almost 60 chapters and we are only 11 chapters in. Subscribe for more updates.